Okay, everyone. I am Tyler Ross, the host of the Grind and the Good Times podcast. Today, I'm going to do a quick little segment about what has transpired in Northeast Alabama over the last 30 hours, give or take, in the Aroney community of DeKalb County. Real quick, today, my editor and I guess producer is Miss Everly Ross. She's behind the camera today, and want to give her a shout out for her help. We have some notes, and I want to read them because I have been up for the last almost 30 hours. We got toned out to a fire yesterday. It was actually major heavy smoke is what it was come out as at an unknown address. We immediately jumped to action. We are, if you don't know, I am the volunteer fire chief for the Aroney Fire Department. Not something I really brag about. I do it for the people of the community because it's just something that I feel like I need to do. I try to fly under the radar and don't get involved in a whole lot, but last night changed that. So I made some notes. I sound terrible. I understand that. I'm sorry. Bear with me. It's been a long night. A lot of smoke, a lot of thinking, a lot of communicating with people that I never thought I would see. So we get toned out, and Aroney borders Etowah County on one side, Marshall County on the other. So Boaz is also toned out to this particular fire or heavy smoke because it is on the Marshall County side of our coverage area. And the particular road is a horseshoe. It's a loop. And the DeKalb County side is dirt road, and the Marshall County side is tar and gravel. I think it might be pavement. It's been a minute since I've been that side of it. But I roll up on my side. The Boaz Fire Department rolls up from their side, and literally we come to a van parked in the road. It was very strange, and I do have relationships with several of the guys at Boaz. I used to do paid on call with them a long time ago. And it is great to have those relationships because of these types of situations. And me and their captain, who's called Chops, and we get out and we're scratching our head like, what's this van doing here? And the homeowner is outside working on another truck and completely ignores us. Like, he don't see the huge cloud of smoke behind his property, and he don't see the 3 or 4 fire trucks pulling up to his residence. And I'm like, okay, we really ain't got time to deal with him, so we got to figure out what's on fire. And we get around and weave through some pig trails and find it, and we actually find another vehicle with someone inside it on the backside of this property. And honestly, I'm just going to be honest, it was pretty sketchy, and me and Chops are riding, and he's like, I get somebody on the phone just in case, there's something on fire back here and the road's blocked and people are hiding in woods and vehicles, and that something just don't add up here. So I'm talking to my dad and like, hey, if this is where I go out at, just know this is where we're at, And dude was actually nice and was like, yeah, I'll show you how to get right to the fire. And you couldn't get a truck to it, so we kind of do an evaluation and we back out, and we decide, hey, we need to get forestry involved. So we call some people, and then we start talking to some EMA directors, and Boaz is doing a conference call with excuse me, I know I sound rough, I'm sorry. Boaz is doing a conference call with with the Marshall County EMA director and the DeKalb County EMA director, and myself is part of the conversation, and they decide, hey, yeah, we're en route, because the landowner, I don't know, the guy that led us to this trail and the fire tells us there's possibly 30 to 50,000 tires on fire that they've been storing for 30 and 40 years back there on this property for whatever reason. But so we're like, oh my gosh, that's something that just can't be put out easy, and it's tires, and we're going to have to call people that we don't normally deal with. So we did. We get Marshall County shows up. Blake Farmer brings the trailer, and I mean, we had a whole command center out there. Huge shout out to Marshall County for that. DeKalb County shows up. Side by sides, trailers, drones. Man, and if y'all haven't saw drones in action, those can really change the world in so many different aspects. Drones are amazing. I thought they were bringing a helicopter. I told my daughter, there's a helicopter coming for this. And a guy pulls up with a drone. So, I was a little bit embarrassed, but really watching the drone work and the camera and the thermals, really amazing. The technology is amazing. It helps so many different emergency services. And, we really appreciate that side of technology for sure. But we had so much help end up coming to this, and I hate that we had to call so many, but we really didn't know what we was getting into. So I do want to give a huge shout out to Boaz Fire, Sardis Fire, Kilpatrick Volunteer Fire, Crossville Volunteer Fire, the Rainsville Fire Department, Jackson County EMA, the section Macedonia, for bringing their rehab trailer to help keep us hydrated and nourished during it started at 4:30 and we just got done about, I don't even know what time it is, 11:30, I guess, maybe. So, out there all night. ADEM showed up, the Alabama Forestry, 2 different dozers showed up, the EPA, and the DeKalb County EMA and the Marshall County EMA. Just super, super appreciative, because y'all, I am a fire chief of a volunteer fire department, but I was way underqualified for the situation at hand. They showed up. They treated me with respect, knowing that they knew so much more about things than I did. Ran every thought, every scenario by me, because I was the incident commander, which I was not worthy of that title last night. I assure you that, and I'm not really worthy of it at a grass fire. But they were great. Big thanks to my Aroney crew. They really, they showed up and showed out last night. A lot of stuff happened. It was insane. The EPA came from Atlanta, if you want to know how involved this situation was. So, just honestly, I want everybody to be thankful for the guys that showed up, the girls that showed up, because it was taken seriously by everybody, from the volunteers all the way to federal agents in Atlanta that showed up. Everybody, followed procedure, done protocol, ran tests, air quality tests. I mean, this little tire fire, which wasn't little, but it honestly wasn't as big as we thought. But we wanted to take all the precautions that we could take because of the situation. It is under control. There's still just some hot spots. They're guessing really that it probably was more of 10 to 15,000 tires, which is still a lot of tires. But, 30,000, 50,000 would have been just something that would have never got put out. I'm sorry. I'm working on it. Scratchy throat with the smoke, the wind, the dust. I mean, it's definitely the wrong time of year to do outside firefighting and working and podcasting. So maybe y'all can forgive me for my raspy voice, but I do want to let everybody know if I skipped over you, I didn't mean it. Leave it in the comments, and I'll find you and give you a hug or something. Shout out in the next random podcast. But just super, super proud of the help, the professionalism, and it was a big old tire fire, and it wasn't something that anybody took lightly. Everything was done professionally to the top notch. I mean, it was, man, I wish people could have seen, but honestly, we shut the roads down because traffic, man. People, I know y'all don't see stuff like that, and I get it. You want to chase it. What's on fire? What's on fire? I know this isn't going to stop you, but if y'all could just maybe let a few people post some stuff on Facebook and not drive down these roads, because y'all put a lot of people in danger by just being on the roads, being in the scenes, yourselves in danger. So maybe if y'all could, refrain from that, and I don't really like putting stuff like that on Facebook, and I'm not going to put someone's house. I would not put a house on that was on fire on Facebook, because that's somebody's stuff. I did take a little video of the smoke yesterday. We're going to try to put it in there, but I do want to tell everybody thank you. I'm sorry for my voice today. Here's a 10-minute, 12-minute little clip of what happened. Super proud of everybody. Couldn't have done it without all the help. And I hope we never have another tire fire in Aroney. And I'm going to go take a shower and take a nap. So y'all have a great day. Be safe, be careful, behave. Don't do anything illegal, immoral, unethical, or just plain stupid. Thanks, everybody.